Let me ask a question that it seems obvious to me, but it's probably opening a can of worms, and it's probably a dumb question. But you said there's 120,000 acres on the reservation, right? Why do you not have access to farm all of that? You mentioned that there's non-natives that own ground on the reservation.
Yep.
Like, so for me, from the outside looking in and not understanding how all this works, that to me just doesn't add up.
Yep. Nope. That's a pretty common thing for people that don't quite get to learn about what the tribes and reservations and what they've experienced. So our Winnebago reservation, like I said, 130,000 acres. You go back to the I don't even want to say a year because I'll probably be wrong, but there was a bill called the Dawes Act, and it's the General Allotment Act, tons of different names, but it talks about how the government. So we got moved all over the place. Winnebago tribe, well, the Ho-Chunks got moved all over. We end up in northeast Nebraska. We are here with the Omaha tribe, which is our neighboring tribe, and we buy this part of our reservation from them. And we have 130,000 acres, and say our population had been decreased through all the movements. We've lost tons of people. Well, now we only have a couple hundred tribal members living here. And the government's like, well, here, this is your reservation. This is where you're going to live. Then they come to realize, you guys have a little too much land for the amount of people that are there. Well, you just got done trying to kill us off, but you got a little bit too much. So we're actually going to sell off a portion. So they sold a portion of our reservation through that act. They delegated, said, hey, this family, you have 80 acres, you have 80, 100, whatever the number might be. And then anything left over, we're going to sell it. So this happened in the mid 1900s that really caused the Winnebago tribe to lose a huge portion of their reservation.
So when they sold that stuff off, it still was designated as reservation, but
the reservation
privately owned.
boundaries never changed. They just sold within the reservation boundaries, the excess land.
Yeah.
But on top of that, then you have tribal members within the reservation that don't know anything about tax structures. They don't know anything about that. Hey, you want to go see a doctor? Oh, sign off on, leverage your land and I'll let you come get some medicine. Then they lose their land that way.
Yep.
So there was tons of different policies and things put in place by the federal government that caused us to lose our reservation over a long period of time. And then it took until the structure of trust land to be implemented, when the government was like, wow, you guys are losing it all really, really fast. How can we protect you? While they implemented the federal trust. And that's what a lot of our reservation is in right now. Federal trust, you don't pay taxes on it. That was kind of their way of saving us from not losing our land due to not paying your taxes. It also doesn't allow you to leverage it for a bank loan. There's tons of different issues that come along with that. But that's how the government implemented something that stopped us from losing our entire reservation before it was too late. And we're kind of still fighting that. So